If this is the first time that you are listening to me, let me introduce myself. My name is Adnan Sani Dangote. I come from a small city in Ghana called Tamale. I am on a selfish mission. I am on a mission to lead 10 million people to financial freedom. I am going to teach you everything that I know. In fact, I am so convinced of what I am about to teach that I am going to teach it to you on credit. I'm going to teach you everything that I know, but I want you to pay me in 5 years, only when you would have achieved financial freedom. I am banking on your integrity, so don't disappoint me. I want you in 5 years to pay me $100. But now you don't have to pay me because I am convinced that I'll be able to get you where you are going. I have to add, by the grace of God, if God gives us life. First of all, what is financial freedom? Financial freedom is the amount of money that when you think about your life, an amount of money that you would need to make monthly so that you never have to worry about money. So that money is no longer part of your thoughts. Money is no longer part of the things that make you not sleep. Let's do a 30 minutes exercise. We are going to start right now. I want you to take a piece of paper. This is going to take 30 minutes. Perhaps you can do it after watching this video. I want you to take a piece of paper and you are going to sit in a room. And I want you to please do it exactly as I have instructed, because this is important. You are going to sit in a room and you are going to ask yourself, what at all am I looking for in this life? You see, when you are watching this video, don't trick yourself to believe that you already know it, because you don't. You really need to sit in a room for 30 minutes and ask yourself, what at all am I looking for in this life? You are going to think that it is money that you are looking for. But money is just one aspect of wealth. There are a lot of aspects of wealth, but for the sake of this video, we're going to deal with only 3. We're going to talk about your financial goals, your relationship goals, and your health goals. So this is what you are going to do. With the financial goals, you are going to ask yourself, how much amount of money that if I made every month for the rest of my life, I would never have to think about money. I'm going to guide you a bit, because for a lot of you, you won't have an idea. You won't even have an idea of how much money you want. I mean, there are other goals. But for the purpose of this video, we are just going to continue with we're going to stick to the financial goals, because there's the relationship goals. What kind of relationships would you like to have? What kind of family do you want to have? Your health goals. How healthy do you want to be? You have to write all of that on a piece of paper. All right? But let's stick to the financial aspect. So you're going to ask yourself, how much money do I want to make at the end of every month? You are going to write it down. Now what you are going to do is that you are going to ask yourself to have an idea of how much this money is. We are going to pretend that you are going to rent your dreams. Okay? We are going to pretend. So what you are going to do is that you are going to think of your dream house. How much will it cost to rent your dream house monthly? You write it down. Your dream car, how much will it cost to rent your dream house? You write it, your dream car, you write it down. How much money would you need to give as charity every month? You write it down. How much money would you need to travel? Almost everything that you need, you have to write it down. Now you bring all of that together, you do a total of that. Whatever amount of money you get, you have to multiply it by 2. Why am I telling you to multiply it by 2? Because every amount of money that you think you will need to live a happy life, when you hit that amount, you are going to regret that you didn't choose a bigger amount. Once you write this, what you are going to do is that you are going to post these goals inside. You are going to put it on a wall in your room. For those of you who are lazy like me, that is all you have to do. You don't have to do anything else, because this is going to work still, even if you don't do anything. But those of you who can go a little extra, make sure that when you wake up every morning, you take it and you read it out loud. I make this amount of money a month. I am healthy. Recite those things. Recite them like that. Recite the things, your goals. Recite them every morning. But even if you think it is too much for you, you don't have to do anything. I will show you the science behind this. How does this work? The thing is that you think that you want your dreams, but you have never really wanted them. There are things that you wish you had. The aim of this exercise is to trick you to want your dreams. Do you even know what it means to want something? Let me show you what it means to want something. Do you know that I pray to God that you are able to understand this concept, because if you understand this concept, it's very powerful. The thing is that as a human being, every second of your life, you want something. Every second of your life, every single second of your life, you want something. Right now, you are watching this video because of all the things that you want in this life right now. Watching this video is the one you want the most. Not the most important thing to you, but it is what you want the most. When you wake up in the morning, it's like 90% of the time, a human being is always doing what he wants. There's only 1% of the time where somebody forces you to do what you want. When you wake up, when you stay in bed and you don't get up, it is because that is what you want. When you pick up your phone, at that second, picking up your phone is what you want. How about if there was a way where everything that you wanted every second of your life could participate to what you want to become in future? Like everything that you want in every second. Okay? Because you cannot do it manually. If you do it manually, you become a robot. However, when you put your goals in front of your eyes, say that you are able to see your goals, you are able to catch yourself within the minutes, within the seconds. Sometimes you tell yourself that everything that I'm doing right now, this second, I am talking to you guys and I'm making a video. Is this second participating to what I want to become in future? Of course it is, because I want to become a billionaire, and talking to you allows me to have that. I could have been doing so many things, but during this second, I am doing something, however trivial it is, but it participates to who I want to become in future. I don't want to make this video so long. I want to talk about the more. I'll do more videos about this later on. But that is the science behind it. You want to trick yourself. So even if you can't recite your goals every time, write it. You have to write down what you are looking for in life. The kind of relationships you are looking for. The kind of money you are looking for. The kind of things that make you happy. Make sure you define them. You write them and post it in a room. You write them and then post them. Say that you are able to see them. Because once you are able to see your goals, it's a matter of time. I'm not teaching you something that has not worked for me. I'm teaching you things because I have documented this. I have several videos of my journey and I have carefully documented everything that I'm showing you. So that's what you need to do for now. I will see you in subsequent videos and I'll show you, because I don't want to make the TikTok videos, I don't want to make them so long. So I will do follow-ups and I'll explain into detail exactly what I just showed you.